Hey, I'm back for video 15 of 365. Going on week 3, woohoo. I'm just practicing and I'm loving this, having fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, whoever is seeing this. Hopefully I get better and better as we go. And I'm just gonna keep providing as much value as possible to you guys because I really, really wanna change lives with this information. But it's just been hard for me to properly get it all out. But I will in all these videos and podcasting and all the things I plan on doing. So I want you to think about, what are you thinking on a daily basis? Like, where is your mind? Where is your focus? Where is your attention? Because wherever you place all of those things, that is where your world is being created from. Your world is being created from your mind. It is from your imagination. So during our day, we're actually imagining all day long. We just don't really realize it. It's just kind of happening by default. It's just normally happening that way. And so what I want you to practice is doing like imagining deliberately. So something that I have a lot of fun with is pretending like I'm something else or someone else. And so this might entail, like, if you want something, just in general, pretend like you already have it. And you want to say thank you that it's already done. Thank you that it's already done. That's it. You just affirm that. Now, what is crazy for humans is that we look for evidence of everything. So if we don't see evidence of something happening, we're like, oh, that's not happening. That can never happen. Or if there's no evidence, it looks like something from the past. Oh, well, I envisioned something before and now there's no evidence, just like in the past there wasn't evidence and it didn't happen. So what you have to do is create a knowing in your mind. You have to just say, I know that I am this. I know I have this. And thank you. Thank you that it is done. And if you just practice that, stay in the identity of whatever it is that you want to be, then you will become that. It works. Promise 100% this works. It takes practice though. Everything that I'm going to talk about here is requiring, practice, because you are essentially replacing a whole lifetime worth of beliefs and thoughts and emotions and everything into becoming what you've really wanted. And if you will practice doing this little meditation called flow state, you just kind of like sit there, take in some deep breaths, maybe 10 to 20, and you imagine yourself completely unknown, like you're not you. You do not have a name. This was inspired by Joe Dispenza. He takes a lot of people into meditation where they go into the unknown and they are unknown too. Like there's no name. They know nothing about the world. They're just energy. They're just in the quantum field. They're just there. And so, because the point of that is that we have everything programmed into us from the day we were born, literally. So you want to act as if you're just brand new, unknown to the world. How would that feel? Like if you lost all of your current beliefs, oh my gosh, what would your life be like if you could reprogram deliberately new beliefs in, like a whole new belief system? Oh my God, you could change everything. So that is the work that we have to do, is just change our thoughts, change our beliefs. Sometimes this can happen overnight. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. But the thing about time is, and this is what really got me too, as I learned about quantum physics, that there is no time. There's only the now moment. So I know I've talked about this a little before, but when that sinks in, because I thought, what if there actually is no time? And what if, because Eckhart Tolle says we're living in one eternal moment, just experiencing it over and over again. And I really took that in and I thought, wow, that is so crazy. Like, that's so cool. And it's not that people aren't real in your reality. It's just you're kind of alone in your reality. Like, you're alone. You're just perceiving things from your own perspective. So I'll get into that some other time, because it's a little over the head. It's a lot, but just take that in for a moment and just think, like, What if there is only now and there's no time? Even though there's calendars and there's months and there's days and hours, like that's man-made though, somehow. I don't even know who came up with time. I don't really know the answer to that. I don't know if anybody does. I don't know. But if you just take that in and think, there's only now. So if there's only now, what am I going to do with my now? Like, what am I deciding to do with my now? Because each moment is created from your now. So at some point, you got to stop the madness. You've got to stop those negative thoughts you're having and replace them. You've just got to stop. And you've got to figure out, what do I want to be? This is why I started this channel, because it was Memorial Day when I did my first video 2 weeks ago. And that day, I was getting ready for the day and I was like, you know what? I should do a video today. And then I was like, and for a split second, I was like, no, I don't know if I want to. And then I literally told myself, I was like, if you don't do this, you're just going to keep putting it off. And if you want to become who you want to become, you've got to do the things that align with what you want to become. So if you want to become this empire owner, you got to do these things that are uncomfortable to get you there. You've got to practice this. And I've had this message inside of me for years, and I was terrified to speak on a camera. Now I don't care. I just want to get the message out there, because there's so many cool things that I'm going to talk about that will change your life dramatically. Health, wealth, happiness, great relationships, anything you've ever wanted. This is how you get it. There is no other way. I promise you, since I've been doing therapy for 11 years, I've studied books, workshops, classes, anything you can possibly think of over the last, I would say 20 years, but been practicing for 11 of those years. And I promise you, I've never seen anything better than just changing your identity at the root, which meditation can actually get you there quicker sometimes. But the whole point of meditation is just to slow down the human mind so that the higher mind can come in and do its job. Because the brain is just being programmed by us. The higher mind knows what's actually going on and what's really good for us. The brain is just programmed. And it's kind of programmed by a traumatized child, basically, or like a little baby that doesn't know anything yet. It's just programmed by other people. It's programmed by other traumatized people, if you think about that. Like everything that we know. And then there's the collective belief system of society, too. Keep that in mind, that it's like, yes, there's statistics that studies have done, and they say, oh, the statistic is this. But then the next day you hear something that's like the exact opposite of those results. So it's really just like there's normal, people out there doing these studies, and there's a collective belief, like that gives a good baseline. But I encourage you to believe only what you believe. That's really big too. Like, do not be of this world. Be just in it. You're in it, but you're not of it. You're of your own world inside. If you start practicing going inside and doing deep inner work, your whole entire world will shift. When we go outside externally and look around at other people's opinions and we assume things, we know what assume, make an ass out of you and me, that is like so true, because we are assuming things that have no basis except other people's beliefs, other people's statistics. I don't care what anything says. I have literally shut off anything that anybody says about anything. And I lose people. They're like, what? Why do you think like that? Because I don't want to think like everybody else. Because everybody else isn't that happy. And I thought people were happy. And I thought I was wrong all the time. I really thought if somebody had a differing opinion from me, I would question myself. And now I'm like, no, I know what's true for me. It doesn't matter what's true for anybody else. So you've got to separate yourself from other people and their opinions and have your own. And you build your foundation from there. So I want to leave you with the imagine from something, not of something. So if you're imagining of something, it's almost like you're looking at a movie screen and you're just watching yourself in the movie. But when you're thinking from it, you're actually sitting here and it's like first person, like you're looking out from your own eyes at something that you have, or you're looking down at your hand and you have a wedding ring on your hand, or You're in the car driving and you're looking around at the scenery. You're looking at the steering wheel. You're feeling yourself in the car, those types of things. That's thinking from it. And then your imagination will create these things. It will. It has no choice. The only time it doesn't create them is when you doubt yourself. So that's the next thing, is remember that you have to have a 100% conviction that what you think is true with no doubting yourself. And sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm in a good mood and I don't doubt myself one bit. And then something happens and then we doubt ourselves. And then we're on this roller coaster and we wonder why we can't allow things into our lives that we want and expand. We're just not able to because we're doubting ourselves. That's how powerful we are. We are only up against ourselves. So just keep that in mind and practice the thinking from, and also do a little experiment. How would it be if I just closed my eyes and sat there and thought, I just came here, I was just born, I'm brand new. What would I start to program in my mind that isn't in my mind yet? And just play with that a little bit and have fun with it. Have a great time. Life is supposed to be joyful, fun, a great time. And we teach ourselves to be our own oppressors. That's a big thing. We teach ourselves to be our own oppressors. So stop oppressing yourself and enjoy your day. Enjoy your thoughts. My favorite thing to do is go inside my imagination. It's so fun to be there because it's not that it's not fun to be in life. We're supposed to enjoy our life, but go inside your mind and practice seeing the things and feeling the things that you've maybe never had before, or things that you have had before, and revise the past. Go inside and have a conversation that went crappy. Go back in and you guys say everything that you wanted to say, like the way that you wanted it to go, the exact outcome. Say those things to each other. Just practice these things. They're so much fun. Those are called inner conversations. So watch your inner conversations and just start creating what you really want in your mind, and don't doubt you. Don't doubt you. Maybe you write that down. Like, all I have to do is believe in what I'm deciding. That's it. No doubting allowed. So, and remember, your mind generates everything. I have something on my wall that says my mind generates millions. I like that. That feels really good. Instead of the alternative, why do we want to think the alternative? That doesn't feel very good. Stop doing that to yourself. You're deserving of way better than that. You're worthy of the happiest life you've ever imagined. So start imagining it and you'll experience it. All right. Well, you guys have fun and enjoy. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, comment below maybe. I don't know. I've never said that before. Comment below. Give me a like. Hey, give me a subscribe too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.